Hey there, Judy Jamieson the Psychic here, and welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. In this week's short video lesson, I'm going to give you some, I'll just call them psychic exercises. They're basically just different things that you can do to enhance, open up, strengthen, and work with your natural intuitive or psychic abilities. I'm specifically going to give you 3 individual exercises that you can do using one specific tool. Now, when I talk about tools, that could be cards, crystals, any kind of energy work, stuff like that. Make sure you hang out to the end of the video because I have a freebie that will give you 30 different exercises that you can do to develop and enhance your natural abilities. If you feel yourself drawn or curious or you're into all things psychic and spiritual and you want to learn what your gifts are and how to develop them and how to apply them to create magic in every area of your life, make sure you hit the subscribe button underneath this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. So there are, I don't even freaking know how many different exercises and things that you can do to enhance your ability using specific tools. The tool that we're going to use today is you combined with nature. So all you need to do is go outside. Go find a park, a river, a lake, somewhere where you are outside in nature, hearing and seeing predominantly nature stuff as opposed to the hustle and bustle of like city life and stuff like that. So if you're a newbie to developing your intuition, this is going to be perfect for you because it does not involve any what some people might refer to as witchy, weird, woo-woo type stuff. Completely and totally 100% natural. Now, the only thing that I'm going to warn you of, or that I want you to be aware of, when you're working with your natural intuitive abilities, there is no instant quick fix, magic pill, special drink, potion, anything like that. It is something that requires dedication and practice over a period of time. Now, depending on how long that time span is, really depends on you. So if this is something that you're interested in, just do little tiny bite-sized pieces over whatever amount of time. Sound easy enough? So when working with your psychic abilities, there's numerous different abilities, but I'm going to show you exercises to work on 3 different gifts that we all have: clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. They're very similar to your physical senses, but I'm going to show you how to work with them and take them to a higher level. So the first one that we're going to work on is clairvoyance, which is the ability to see. Now, Hollywood will tell you that you would see ghosts and goblins and dead people and stuff like that. That's really not the norm. That's not how most psychics perceive and receive their information. It's all done through what's called your mind's eye or your third eye. And I'm going to give you some exercises on how to strengthen that specific muscle. So this simple exercise that you want to do to enhance and develop your clairvoyance, the ability to see, when you go outside in nature, find a spot that you resonate with, that you think is pretty or looks okay. Whether it's a park bench or just standing on the end of a dock somewhere, it doesn't matter. Find something that just you feel like, wow, this is really pretty and a beautiful space, and I want to become one with this space. So the simple exercise that you're going to do is you're going to find what one thing grabs your attention. It's kind of like if you can think of when you're decorating your home, right? There's always like one master centerpiece that everybody's eyes go to, whether it's the curio cabinet or the fireplace or some big painting. When you're outside in nature, I want you to find something visually that you really like or that you feel drawn to. It doesn't matter if it's a bush or a certain tree or a park bench or whatever. It doesn't matter. What I want you to do is kind of go into what I would just refer to as a stoner moment. You're just going to find that one object and you're going to stare at it. And you're just going to go into a daze, okay? And just allow yourself to just not think about anything. When you find that you get yourself into that space, just pay attention as to what thoughts, what feelings, what sensations, emotions, whatever things come up within you. What you're doing is just basically enhancing and opening up and working with your third eye a little bit. Easy enough, right? Stare at it, allow yourself to zone out and just go into a total stoner moment for maybe a minute, okay? Now, a minute staring at something is a really long time, okay? Even if you could only do it for like 20 seconds, but just practice staring at something and allowing everything else in your brain and what's going on around you to just totally dissipate. The second exercise that I want you to do as you're outside in nature is working with clairaudience. Now, that is the ability to hear. Now, again, Hollywood will tell you you hear disembodied voices, okay? That is not the norm. That is something that is overly exaggerated to sell movies. One easy exercise that you can do to develop clairvoyance is when you find your space, I want you to close your eyes, okay? And I want you to listen to and pay attention to as many different things that you could hear. Now, not just the obvious, if somebody's dog's barking way off in the distance or a car is running. No. I want you to try and tune into and listen to things that you normally don't even acknowledge or listen to. An example would be maybe the leaves crackling as the wind is blowing them somewhere. Pay attention to listening to certain birds, things that you normally don't even listen to or acknowledge in your everyday life. The really subtle, faint stuff. And then the same exact exercise as I previously mentioned. When you hear something, allow yourself to just kind of go in this stoner zone out place and just kind of become one with that sound and kind of just practice just tuning into it and just absorbing the energy of it. The third exercise that I want you to do is working with clairsentience, and that is the ability to sense or feel things. And again, what you want to do is you want to find a space, close your eyes, because we don't want to work with visual. We want to turn into feelings, like emotions, feelings, and physical sensations. So an exercise that you can do is close your eyes and pay attention to the sun, okay? The energy of the sun. Whether you want to tune into and feel the warmth on your skin, tune into and feel any body sensations that you have. So if you get the chills and you feel all your hair standing up, or even as you're sitting there, tune into your feet, okay? Pay attention to, what do my toes feel like? What do my ankles feel like? And just kind of bring that sensation, those feelings, all the way up through your entire body, and pay attention to the emotions that come up within you and physical sensations. So to give you an example, if you're sitting on a park bench and you're sitting there with your eyes closed and you're tuning into your feet, okay? Say you're going to do like a body scan, right? As you're sitting there with your eyes closed, tune into your feet and then just kind of pay. And again, what you're doing is paying attention to and giving time and energy and attention to things that you normally don't pay attention to. Who sits there on their couch and is like, let me tune into my feet? Okay. Are my feet, is my big toe throbbing? Or is there any tingling sensations? Are my socks really comfortable? Are my toes nice and warm? Can I feel if you're standing out in nature, can you feel the rocks underneath the soles of your shoes? That's what I mean by really going deep into feeling and picking up that kind of stuff, body sensations, along with any emotions that would come up for you. How easy was that? Simple things that you can do to enhance and develop and strengthen your natural intuitive abilities. So let's do a quick review. 1, clairvoyance. Pay attention and just zone out on things that you normally don't pay attention to. 2, clairaudience, hearing things. And 3, clairsentience. What do you sense? What do you feel? Physical sensations and emotions. So if you enjoyed this video and that was all easy enough, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know some exercises that you do, things that you're going to try. Talk to me. I get notifications when someone comments, and if I have the time, eventually at some point, I will reply back. Let's start a dialogue. So as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I have a freebie for you. If you are interested in learning more psychic exercises and things that you can do to develop your natural, we all have them, okay? Your natural intuitive gifts and abilities, underneath this video is a link for 30 different ways that you can strengthen and enhance your natural gifts and abilities. So I'm going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button on YouTube so you get notified when I have a new video out, and hopefully I will see you right here on this channel next week. I hope you have a wonderful, phenomenal, kick-ass week, and I will see you later.